Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your guy Period, and we are back with another video. Yo, this time, y'all, man, we're gonna go ahead and talk about something very important. And I'm gonna try to answer this one question for y'all. All right. Should you still buy the M1 iMac 24-inch, or should you wait for the M3? I'm hoping I can answer that question for y'all today. Let's go. All right, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back. Like I said, I wanted to go ahead and answer this question for y'all as far as should you go ahead and purchase this machine right behind me, M1 iMac 24, that's been serving me very, very well. I do say so my damn self. Or do you wait for the M3? Or do you actually go with a lot of the other options that Apple has today? As a music producer, of course. So, for a lot of y'all, it may be an easy resolution. Just go ahead and wait for the new, and you won't feel like you have something outdated. But that's the thing. The thing about these M1 iMacs, these M1 machines in general, these M2 machines now in general, is that they're built to last. I think they're built to last. If you have an M1 machine or an M2 now, you solid, you good for a few years. But specifically talking about the iMac 24-inch that came out, spring of 2021? I mean, we talking about a solid over 2 years at this point. And also, if you're interested, I will do my 2-year review as a music producer using the M1 iMac 24-inch. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and subscribe down below. I would appreciate that. But before getting into answering that question, let's go ahead and take a look at what Apple has today. They have a slew of devices today, ranging from the M2 MacBook Air 13-inch. The M2 MacBook Air 15 inches has dropped as well. We got the M2 MacBook Pros 14 and 16 inches. We got the M2 Studio, and we even got the M2 Mac Pro. So we got a whole bunch of new devices out that are available and you can purchase today. But M1 iMac it still has my heart. It still has my heart, y'all. And I think for music producers that have like a home studio or maybe a small studio like I do here myself, I still think it's a solid option. And that's because of that screen, y'all. Look at this screen. Look at the screen. All right. That was one of the main points for me buying this machine. 4.5K resolution screen. And it just works well for my studio, for my space. I really didn't even want a TV in my studio. I just wanted a nice big screen. So if I wanted to do music production, I'm doing music production and focused on it with a nice big screen. Or if I wanted to consume media, I could still do the same thing. Gorgeous screen for content viewing. So it's kind of a win-win. But the main thing now is that, that M2 iMac probably is not going to come. At least I don't think so. So I think they're going to start gearing up towards the M3 probably towards the end of this year, maybe the beginning of next year, 2024. Who knows for sure? But I really feel like at this point, just go ahead and skip the M2. We know it's good. We know it's solid. It's a little bump. Go ahead and get to the M3. But like I said, you can either wait for that machine or just get this. Now, let's just go ahead and answer the question now. Should you wait for an M3 iMac, or should you go ahead and purchase this bad boy right now? You just have to ask yourself a few questions. Now, for one, you already know that Apple, they're not going to redesign this. They're not. They did a redesign when the M1 dropped for the iMacs, all the different colors and whatnot. And at first, you would look at it and be like, this is just, not something that a professional would use or whatever. But I disagree. I think this works very well. I got a blue iMac in my blued out room and I just think it fit the aesthetic. I wanted something fun, but I felt like, this was a kind of a cool little technology centerpiece in my room. So going back to the M3 iMac that will eventually drop, it's probably not going to look very different from this. So if you're looking at like the aesthetic of it, it's going to be the same machine, I think. Now, from a power perspective, you're going to have a way more powerful machine, in my opinion, with the M3. It's going to be pretty much guaranteed. Now, if you need that, then you already know your answer. You go ahead and wait for the M3. But if you know, and if you did your homework, like I did my homework, months and months, and if not over, almost 2 years ago, you know that for music production, you just only need that powerful CPU. Now, for me personally, I got the M1 iMac with 1 terabyte of storage and 16 gigabytes of RAM. RAM is very, very important. M1 iMac only maxes out at 16 gigs of RAM. So I kind of future-proof myself with the config that I got. But I think for most music producers, if you're using Apple Silicon, using the M1, you can get away with using this. Heavier workload, yes, you might stress out the machine a little bit, but mind you, I record vocals on this. I do all types of music production on this. I mix and master on this machine, all of that. And I will cover that on my 2-year review as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that. So just know that this will still be powerful. And a lot of the third-party developers that are releasing VSTs and just plugins and whatnot, they are updating it for Apple Silicon. So you will be solid there in most cases. The ones that are, responsible, they'll update. So answering the question directly, should you wait for the M3 or get the M1 now? I really feel like if you need a machine now, you've had the old Intel machine for music production and it's been slowing down, just go ahead and get this. But make sure you get a config that works for your workflow. For me, I had to get 16 gigabytes and I had to get 1 terabyte of storage. That's how I feel. I still feel like this is a worthy machine to get in 2023, the middle of 2023 at that. You can still get away with getting this and being happy with the machine. It works flawlessly for me still. You're not going to have any regrets, and you're probably going to get it at a nice little discount as well. And if you wait even until the M3 drops, you probably get it at an even better discount. But hopefully this video was useful for you guys. I really hope that brought some kind of value for you guys. If you're contemplating thinking about it, you've been seeing good deals on the M1 iMac, and you're just like, should I buy it or not? Buy it. You'll be okay. Trust me. All right. Thank y'all so much for checking out this video with me, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I'm going to try to churn up more videos on the M1 iMac if I can. So just stay tuned and watch them. And thank y'all so much again for checking out the video. So appreciate y'all, and I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace.